Hello, in this project I will show you how to create users, computers, and organizational units. I also will show you how to apply policies to organizational units. First, we're going to start with administrative tools. We're going to Active Directory user computers. Now here we're going to create a user called test user. His logon name will be test user. There could be any name that you prefer. You click next. You unclick the user must change the password the next login, because this is just to show you how it works. Always choose a complex password. You click next. This is the full name of the user. You could finish. Now your user is created. Let's to create a computer now. So to create a computer, create a new computer, and it will be test computer. Click OK. You create your test computer. Now, within the domain, I will create two organizational units. I'm creating organizational units. This is going to call users 2. I created. It's right there within the domain. Now, the next one will be one for the computers. This organizational unit will be called computers 2. Now over here, I will put my new user, test user, inside my users 2 organizational unit. The same thing with my test computer. I will put my test computer and my organizational unit called computers 2. Now we create users, we created users, the computer, and organizational units. Apply policies to these organizational units that will affect the users and computer within the organizational units. We go to group policy management. When we here, you select your domain. This is already a domain, right? Let's start with a user. With a user, I will create a policy, and I will call it policy 1. Choose a name. Then you click the policy, you click edit, and you get the policy window. When you get to the policy window, for example, I will disable the control panel. Go to user configuration. After you there, you go to administrative templates. Then you go to control panel. Prohibit access to the control panel. You will enable it. You have to you have three options. It's not configured right now. You can enable it, and after you enable it, you can disable it. Now we're going to enable it. Please enable it. If you want to know what exactly this policy does, you just go into the explain tab. You click OK. You link that policy to the user group. Now you can see that the policy is applied to the organizational unit called users 2. You right click on the computer's name to create a GPO, Call this policy 2. Click OK. Edit your policy, and you decide what you want it to do. In this case, I will disable the command prompt for the organizational unit. You go to OSHA configuration, policy, administrative templates, and system. Maximize it, okay. And 16 to disable the command prompt. Right here. You're going to prevent the access to the command prompt. Double click, enable it. Click OK. Is enabled. It's time for me to show you how to create a backup of your Microsoft Server 2008. Okay, there's two types of backups in the Server 2008. One is called manual backup, and the other one a scheduled backup. You go to Start, Administrative Tools, and click on Windows Server Backup. Once you're there, it will give you the options to choose from the manual backup or the scheduled backup. Once you click Backup once, Windows Server Backup is starting. You click Next for recommended backup, and if you don't want to backup everything, you can select the custom option. But in this case, I will choose full server backup, which is recommended. Click Next. Select the type of storage. Once you hit backup, the system will start backing up the entire server. A schedule a backup. You click on schedule a backup, and you click Next. You choose the full recommended backup just like you did in the backup once. Now in this window is asks you for the specific backup time. You can choose once a day, more than once a day, and when you pick once a day, you select the specific time you want the backup to start. In this case, we're going to leave it as the default, and we're just going to click Next. Select the type of storage. Once you hit backup, the system will start backing up the entire server